So I've got here Wonder Woman issue 129. This is from April of 1962. And as you can see, something crazy going on here. You have Wonder Woman, you have Wonder Girl, and Wonder Tot all working together. Now, I have very few Wonder Woman comic books, and I wanted to add this to my collection because it just seems crazy. So apparently there were some Wonder Woman comics where they told stories of her youth on Paradise Island. And of course, she was depicted as younger, and they referred to her as Wonder Girl. And then there were even some where she was even younger than that, and she was Wonder Tot. And a new writer came along a while later and was writing Teen Titans or something, I guess, the way the story goes. And he was teaming up all the kids' sidekicks of the various DC superheroes. So you had Robin, you had Kid Flash, you had Aqualad. And then they saw this Wonder Girl, and they're like, oh, Wonder Woman has a teen sidekick. And they put her in there. But Wonder Girl was actually Wonder Woman, just young. And so it kind of messed things up. Then they started making these what are called impossible tales, where they use Amazon magic to link the different characters together so they could team up. And now you have all three of them together. So right off the bat, this is kind of weird. Why are the pages formatted like this? Such a giant empty space at the top. Look, they're able to fill it on the ads, but the actual story, it's like it was drawn for a comic of a different size and shape. Isn't that weird? Doesn't that strike you as weird? So this comic could probably be considered by some people I see on YouTube as a grail, a key, whatever you want to call it. I keep watching these videos where people say, oh, look at the grails I picked up. Oh, I went into this store and there were so many grails. Went to this convention, I got so many of my grails. Do you understand what the term grail means? I don't think so. If you can post a video every week where you pick up another 5 grails, I don't think you quite understand. I have a video that I posted titled, Did I Find My Holy Grail? And I referred to another older video of mine. I believe it was a Venture into the Vault video or maybe a few, where I found a couple of my holy grails. So am I a hypocrite? I also have a couple of holy grails. No, I'm not a hypocrite, and here is why, as I explain in those videos. My grails are like the Holy Grail. These are items where it took me 40 years to find evidence that these things even existed outside of my imagination, and the amount of work and research and time and hunting and trying to piece the clues together to track one of these things down and acquire it and add it to my collection. And still, after 51 years of life, there's only, I don't know, I can count them on one hand how many grails I found and the lifetime it took to get them. So to find 5 a week in every secondhand antique store, not story. Look, I'm getting so worked up, I can't even speak. All right, calm down, Kevin. This comic is bizarre, not just because it's got all of these wonder people, but it's just formatted weird. Hey, look, it's the image from the cover. This thing is really, look at this, eaten up. Here's a comic I'm going to use this camera to digitize, make into a PDF, put this thing away, and never open it again before it crumbles to dust. Until next time.